Good morning and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Julie and I'm on a weight loss journey. Don't particularly like the phrase weight loss journey, but I'm trying to lose some weight, and if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. Mine has been quite an erratic journey. So back on the first lockdown, when I first started my channel, I managed to lose over 3 stone and got down to quite a decent weight. Wasn't at target, but got down to a decent weight, and then various things happened in my life, including the second lockdown, that just affected it, and I put some weight back on, and I've kind of struggled ever since. So I rejoined Slimming World. I was calorie counting for a short while back on the 7th of May, and even my journey since then hasn't been very smooth, if I'm not completely honest. I started off okay with sort of like 3 weeks of losses, and then I started again, a maintain, a loss, again. So it's been a little bit like that. Lots of things have happened in my life over the past sort of year or so that's affected things. I obviously lost my dad. My sister's been diagnosed with breast cancer. I've changed jobs. So lots of things that are very, very stressful have happened and are still happening. So yeah, I've given myself some time to kind of adjust and get used to things and just be kind to myself and just try to stick with it. I think if I didn't stick with doing Slimming World through these times, or with some sort of diet, I would have piled the weight back on. So I just really appreciate everyone who's been supporting me through this channel whilst I've been on this journey, because I think without your support I probably would be about God knows what, because I would have just carried on piling the weight on. Anyway, this week has been a really good week. I started my new job on Monday, and it's been difficult to fit in timings of everything. I've got this distinct plan that I was going to get up and before work put the slow cooker on, or prepare my breakfast, and then at lunchtime put the slow cooker on, and because I was doing induction stuff, it didn't quite work out that way, so that threw me slightly. But I wasn't going to be deterred by it, and on the Tuesday I did put the slow cooker on and did chili, and then we had leftovers on one of the other evenings, and I did feel like I'd actually kind of got my head into it. So yeah, the difficulty I've got is that starting a new job is really difficult, in that I've left a job that was 100 miles an hour all the time and really, really busy, and I've gone over to a job where it's kind of a new role, so I haven't been given a this is what I'm expecting you to do, and this is who you're picking up this from, and this is what you're going to be doing. It's like extracting teeth, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. So it's been very, very slow and actually fairly boring. So I'm hoping it improves. At the moment I'm really struggling with it. I kind of wanted the balance between the two. I wanted to be busy, but not so busy that I had to work tons of extra hours and feel like my brain was going to explode, but I didn't want to feel bored and unchallenged. I'm hoping it's just because it's a new job, so I've just got to give myself some chance to get into it. But nevertheless, I've still managed to stay on track. Even when I did suggested to take away yesterday, I was like, no, absolutely not, I'm getting away tomorrow, it's going to be a good one, I can tell. I could just feel it in my clothes and just feel it in myself that it was better. I only managed to really exercise once this week, but the good news is Luna's been back to the vets and we can start to slowly increase her walking back up again. So that will be good and that will make a difference. Unfortunately, I don't think she'll be back up to any kind of distance whilst it's still summer. I think it'll be a slow progress. We took her for a longer walk yesterday. Well, not longer, we just didn't use the pushchair, or did we? I think we did use the pushchair to wheel her down, and then we walked around the park we have been walking her on, and then we walked her home, and she is limping. So I think it was a little bit too much too soon, but it is a good sign, and it does mean that hopefully come next year we'll be back to being able to walk her a bit further, because I do miss my walks. And that's the other thing with the new job, is before, because I had flexible working, I could go out at 4 o'clock and take her for a walk, whereas now I'm working till 5:30, so within the next couple of months it's going to be getting dark, so it's a little bit depressing, but I suppose that there's pluses and minuses to everything we do, isn't there? So anyway, you're not here for any of this, you're here for my weigh-in update, so I'll just give you the background of the week, that the week actually went quite well. Did I try any new foods? I kind of made my own chicken pasta thing, which was a bit sort of like, it's Cajun chicken, but I just chucked pasta in. And I did the chili, and what else did I do? Did I do anything else different this week? I don't think I really did. So I'm going to try that this week, try and do a new recipe I think this week of some kind. Sorry if you can hear anything in the background, but Ian's got the TV on upstairs. I never get the house to myself. Anyway, back to my weigh-in. I hate it when these things get dragged out, so I'll go straight to it. So this week I've stepped on the scales and I have lost £3, which is just brilliant. £3 is like my biggest weight loss I've had. I've had a £2 thrown in, and my first week was a 5, but apart from that, this is the biggest I've had. And so it brings me to a total since I've rejoined Slimming World of 9.5. So I'm really pleased with that, and even more pleased that it puts me back into a different stone bracket. So I'm back in the 12s. By the skin of my teeth, it's 12, 13.5. So I need to make sure this week is a good week so that I don't slip back. I want to see it go down from here in the 12s and not back up into the 13s. So that should motivate me. I'm really excited. I've wanted to be back in the 12s for ages. I can't even tell you last time I was in the 12s, because my book from May certainly has been in the 13s. I was 13.9 when I rejoined. So yeah, very exciting times. So this week I'm going to try and do the same as what I did last week. So I haven't been particularly snacking, and I think I've been so tired in the evenings. It's worked quite well because Ewan hasn't had any late shifts, so I've been able to go to bed early, and I think that's helped because I've not been doing the late night wanting to eat another dinner because I'm up so late. Because previously, when I've been getting up at like, 6 or 7 in the morning and logging on to work, and then I've been having breakfast, and then I've been having lunch and then dinner. My dinner, no matter what time it is, if you're up till 12 or 1 in the morning, you start thinking I'm almost ready for another meal. So that's been quite good this week. I don't know if that is going to be the case this coming week. I think he's back to doing night shifts again. I can't take him to work, unfortunately. It's going to have to be Eddie doing it because obviously I don't finish work till 5:30. But I could well be on pickup. I need to see how I feel, because this week I've been so exhausted that I've just wanted to go to bed and sleep. So we'll have to see what happens there. He's definitely on late this weekend, which I should be okay to do because I don't have to rush to get up in the morning. And I suppose I don't have to rush to get up during the week because I don't start till 9 and I'll work from home, so I could actually stay in bed a bit. But because Eddie's getting up and logging on, I know for a fact I won't sleep. So yeah, so this week could be slightly different to last week, but I've just got to make sure I've got a plan in place. I have actually got meat in the freezer from last week, so I probably won't be doing a full food shop this week. I just need to make sure I've got a salad and veggies and stuff in, and perhaps a few bits from Iceland. I could do with also getting some bits like Premier Light in, because that's really handy to make a quick cheesy pasta or sauce or something. So I just need to have a hit the books and have a sort of like think about what I'm going to do this week, just overall. I know I've got 2 pork fillets, so I might actually do something with those and make some sort of sticky pork to go with some noodles, and I've definitely got some chicken breast, so I might do some sort of chickeny rice thing. So yeah, that's my plan for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've got on well this week. Summer holidays are always a difficult time because everyone's routine changes and you're off on holiday and things like that. So yeah, just stick with whatever you're doing and it will come good eventually. And I shall see you next week. Take care. Bye.